Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Fallout 2. No skill points, no traits, no perks, also known as the Booksmart run because it's the most shortened title I could think of. Last episode we went back up to Reno and dealt with Bishop. And while I was coming back down this way, I got these 5 other booklets from another merchant encounter. The merchants just don't have a very good habit of staying alive. I think we're gonna go back up to... We're gonna go to the military base, actually. I think we're gonna go to the military base. We're gonna go to the military base instead. Just seems like a good choice. Nope. We're probably only going to be going down to about the second floor because I just want the power armor that's inside this base. Dean's Electronics. And yes, if you're thinking that these dogs will turn hostile on you, they will eventually. So, unfortunately, we will have to fight the dogs here in a few minutes. Looks like a geological survey map of the Bay Area. This seems to be a city just west of the military base. You log it on your Pip-Boy. We can go ahead and read this. Read all these books and get them out of the way. Downloading data from Pip-Boy disk. We'll wait till morning. We'll at least wait till morning. Archives. Status. Military base. Our team of scientists has finished testing. The sample obtained from the base has been confirmed as 99% pure. You can expect the sample to arrive shortly. As expected, the worker population mutated rapidly once exposed to the pure source. Heavily, but acceptable losses are reported. I've ordered the evacuation of the base. As soon as the last person is out, we'll blow the entrance to the base and seal them in. Colonel Sanders. Wow, Colonel Sanders. They really went with the Colonel Sanders. How am I supposed to take that seriously? Let's call him Colonel Sanders. I need, this. And I need one of these. And I need, these. I'm surprised that the dogs have remained unhostile. I remember them turning hostile a lot quicker than this. We have some missiles. Sweet. And another Dean's Electronics book and a cattle prod. It's kind of nice to get some free books, though. Make a save. Oh, here they come. They became hostile now. I really didn't want to fight the poor dogs, but you know, I don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, I don't really expect the dogs to do much damage to me. I mean, I'm wearing combat armor, basically, so... I feel kind of bad about the dogs, I'm not gonna lie. They make me feel bad. This was all in self-defense. We're gonna go ahead and put this stuff up, otherwise it's just gonna load us down here in a bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Put that up. Put those missiles up. Guess we could just drop this since we've already read it. There's no point in keeping the holodiscs after you read them for most of the stuff in this game because it doesn't really do anything afterwards. Also, I'd like to know how you were ever supposed to figure this out. Because you take this metal pole and it weighs 10 stinking pounds. It's a long metal pole. What did you expect? And you're supposed to use it on the cart. And then you're supposed to stick this dynamite on the cart. And then you're supposed to push the cart. Attaching the dynamite to the metal pole might give it enough power to bust open the entrance. You attach the dynamite to the metal pole. You push the cart down the tracks. You've gone up a level. You gain 5,000 experience points. But you know, like I said, how was you ever supposed to figure this out? Because goodness sakes. That was pretty cryptic. I mean, like, if you didn't know about it prematurely, then how are you ever supposed to know? And there's another holodisc and dynamite and plasma grenade. Downloading data from the disk. We'll drop it then. Status. Military base level 1. This is Captain Picard. Once again, how am I supposed to take that seriously when it's another movie reference? This is Captain Picard reporting at Checkpoint 1. The contact with Checkpoints 2 and 3 has been cut off. We can only assume the worst. The monsters are swarming up the mine shafts. All effort to delay them have failed. We'll try to hold them at this position as long as we can. Yay, there's rats. I've been poisoned by a rat. I don't need this radio. I don't remember what is what. There's nothing really over here. I didn't want to go that far. Yeah, I'm not bursting these guys because that would just be an extreme waste of ammo. The fact that they're rats, though, and they take 2 bullets of this gun to... 2 bullets with this firearm to kill is kind of ridiculous. You don't even get good experience for it, so, you know. You successfully repair the power generator. I'm surprised it was a first attempt, to be honest. Yay, ugly pig rats. Yeah, I'm not wasting full bursts on these things. There ain't no way. Yeah, I like how it's just mutated beast. Just a vague mutated beast. Make a save. Just so that we don't lose any progress. And as you can see, there are plenty of super mutants in here. Not of the fun variety. Yay, free plasma pistol. I wish you could repair these emitters, though. That would be sweet. Nope, didn't think so. Laser pistol. Take the radio back, I don't want it. The radios are completely pointless. I'm not sure we even have really the muscle to fight these mutants, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if we actually have the means. Uh-oh. 47 points. Yikes. I'm gonna run away. Okay, so as long as they're close, we have a chance. Thank you for using your fist. They can keep coming up this way if they want to. I will not stop them. I can only hope that a bunch of them don't have flamers, because that would be bad. Heat burst. Your death comes. What do they have? A power fist? Because it feels like an awful lot of damage for a punch, so it must be a power fist. I was right. Hey man, if they want to come up here one at a time, I am more than happy about that. Yeah, just keep on coming. Now I can do 2 bursts. Or just 1. 1 is good. Also. Yeah, you guys want to just keep coming that way, sure. That works for me. They just get absolutely destroyed. Is there anything in the lockers? Anything good, anyway. I guess. I'll take that. Radaway seems really useless in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've never seen really any use for it. And another doctor's bag. Always a good find is another doctor's bag, even though I haven't really needed them. Wow, that is a lot of super stems. And I guess I'll read these first aid books while we're here. 6 super stems is quite a find, I'll be honest with you. We'll make another save. That has thinned them out a little bit down there, at least. That one looks like he has a freaking minigun, though. I'm not really looking forward to trying to fight that. Uh-oh. Retreat. We'll run away. Human weapons cannot harm me. Well, I think that's a bit of an overstatement, but... And we're gonna run away. Oh, crap. He got up here with the minigun. I'm in trouble now. Probably really should have took the psycho at this point. We're gonna go ahead and take the psycho. Just in case. Thank you for walking right there. Oh boy. No damage. No damage. How in the world is that no damage? I'm gonna get killed. I am so toasted. Oh my gosh, how am I still alive at this point? I have no idea. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I move 4... When you're up against a flamer, it's never a waste of a stim pack to heal all the way to full. Oh, I have gotten myself into a problem. Yep, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm toast. Maybe. Just maybe. We might come out of this on top. Maybe. If the RNG is in my favor. Why does it do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can move 1 up, but the only problem is that it's not really worth it. Oh. I'm gonna get toasted by that flamer any second now. This is gonna eat a lot of my stim packs, I can already tell. Was it worth it to come in here for this power armor? I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting toasted right now. So worried about dying right now. Yikes. Yeah, it's not looking very good right now. What are they at? Severely wounded. Severely wounded. Okay. We might be good. Oh, he's out of ammo. Oh, sweet. He's out of ammo. Oh, I can never ask for anything better. What do they have? Are those plasma rifles or are they flamers? I would like to know. But, well, one of them seems like a laser, so... You know, we're just gonna go back and hide in here. We gonna go back and hide in here. Just wait for the flamer dude to get here. Thank you. And that's why a flamer is like one of the most exploitable weapons in this game. Ow. Laser. I win. I won despite the odds. I won. Oh, there's still another mutant down here. And there's some mutants over there. Fantastic. That's some good loot. I might have to make a couple trips, I'm not gonna lie. More loot. We'll make a save while we're at it. Just in case. You never know what'll happen. I don't want to use the stim pack. I mean, I want to use the stim pack. I don't want to drop the stim pack. $24. Sweet. Yeah, that totally makes up all the bullets that I've spent in here. Not. Hey, I'll take free plasma grenades. Oh, okay. We got 1 and 2 over here. Okay, he's got a power fist. He's easy. This guy's easy. Seriously though, I've used a lot of bullets. Come on. Come on over here. Anytime that it decides to reward me with good RNG and I beat them in one burst, that's always a good thing. Take it. Okay, so I've got enough to pick up the power armor in case that... I don't want that yet. Kind of wanted to get the power armor on before they get over here. Thank you. Sweet, look at that. 12 day. That's all. That is amazing defenses, to be honest. Nope, not really worth it. Nope, not really worth it, I guess. Yeah. To me, the missiles really aren't that worth it. Come on. Get over here. One of them is way ahead of the other one, so that's actually good for us because that means he's spaced out. Okay. It's a flamer. Great. Missed. I'll question how he missed, but you know, I won't take it. I will take it. Okay, I'm already at full. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could move 1, and then I could burst him for damage. There we go. At least we got rid of the bigger oh, I didn't realize that that one had a flamer too. Run away. This should be the end. Yeah! We got him. Sweet! We'll just take all of this that we can carry back to the car. This is what we came here for. I didn't really come here for any other reason. We'll unload that. We'll unload that. They didn't really get much of a chance to use those power fists because, you know, you couldn't really get that close. Unload it. You know, honestly, oh, I wasn't trying to drop that. We're gonna unload these because the flamer fuel is ridiculously heavy for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, like, it weighs 10 pounds. Like, what in the world, man? It's not even a full, unit of the ammo either, then it still weighs 10 pounds, so. That's what makes it really sad. Unload. We might keep one of these power fists for later. Cannot carry that much. Of course I can't. Back to the truck, I guess. Back to the car. Back to the car. I would say mission success, though. You know, we got power armor, so that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty good, though. We got power armor. We'll take those, put those up, put that up, put that up, put that up. Those up. Honestly, we could have dropped the antidotes because they're probably not going to be super useful. We'll just use it to get rid of the poison. Don't need these tools either. I don't believe we're gonna need those anymore. But yeah, we might just end it here, because I mean, I don't really plan on going down into the bottom floors of the Mariposa base, because there's a mini boss down there who's really hard to take down, if you can't do aimed shots. And by bad, I mean he's really bad. Oh, it appears to be locked. Is it now? Well, I think all that's in there is some dynamite in case you don't have any. So, we're just gonna go back in and we're gonna go get more loot. And then we're gonna probably call it there. Because I just came here for the power armor. I'll be honest with you, I kind of came here for the power armor. Before we go back to Reading and do their quests. Because, yeah. I mean, it gets pretty tough in Reading, so that's why I came back here to get this. But yeah, seriously, unless you're using a flamer, don't carry the flamer fuel. It's not worth the wait. It's really not. I'll take the minigun, even though I can't use it. To any good effect, I can't really use it. Unload that, unload that, unload this, and we'll put that in here. I do think it's interesting, though, that the ammo is considered in the weight of the item, which is kind of funny to me in a way. It's kind of funny to me in a way that it is calculated into the weight of the weapon as the ammo. Nothing in that one. I think there was a bazooka in this one. Too bad we can't use the bazooka. Nope, don't want that. Alright, well, there's nothing else. Fair enough. I don't want anything else from there. Yeah, because after you get off this floor, you run into super duper mutants, and those get pretty rough, and then there's a mini boss at the end who has a decent weapon at the end, but you know, nah. I don't think it's really worth it. We could take a look, I guess. We'll take a look. Okay. Well, we'll take that. And we'll take those. I don't care about the cattle prod, really. Yeah, cattle prods seem like the worst possible weapon you could give people who could be working in this area. Downloading. Which disc is that? 2? 3. Sergeant Brax reporting at checkpoint 3. Everything is normal, just like yesterday and the day before that. I don't know why the brass has us guarding these wretched miners. They're so scrawny and weak they can barely lift a pickaxe. Anyway, the pencil necks passed by a while ago with some kind of sample. They seem pretty excited about it. Do you know if they found what they were looking for? Maybe we can finally get out of this forsaken place. It gives me the creeps. Hold on a second. Another load is coming up the mine shaft. My god, what are they? They're swarming our position. Send help. Repeat, this is checkpoint 3. Send help. Yeah, well, help didn't arrive, bud. I like how there's just missiles on the ground. Just a random missile on the floor. Yeah. Green memory module. Sweet. It's actually pretty good. Want to hear a new recipe? What kind? Rat surprise. Rat surprise. Oh, jeez. Sound good. How me make? Catch rat. Careful, no squish too much. How no squish? Every time I club them, they pop. Very messy. You want to hear recipe or not? Catch rat, your problem. Me sorry. Like said, catch rat, hang rat, tail on wall. Let hang till tail fall off. It ready then. Eat quickly. If let sit too long, the surprise crawl out and fly away. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that's just vile. That is just vile. That's a super mutant. That's a super mutant. That's a super mutant. Super mutant. Super mutant. Super duper mutant, and super mutant. Yeah, I think I'm good on fighting the super duper mutants. Kinda just came here for the better armor. Nothing else, really. And the memory module. That's also good. The memory module is also worth coming for. But yeah, I think we're gonna go back to the car and we're gonna head out and we're gonna call it the day. And we're probably gonna park at Reading for next time, since I want to go back there and finish up that town before we move on. May the poor doggos rest in peace. There's no space left for that item. Of course there isn't. Okay, we can put that in there at least. We could probably put these in since they don't weigh anything. Yep. At least we can put those in there. Alright, the rest of this stuff we need to get rid of somewhere. Maybe drive back to NCR real quick and see if the guy has anything else for sale. Well, as long as he's open, I really don't care. Lost 25% damage resistance, but at the same time, we don't really need it as much now. Ooh, more. Yes, I will take more 10mm ammo. You know what? Get rid of the missiles, because their missiles are worthless anyway. They're not worth the weight that they cost. They're not really worth the weight that they cost, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna drive up to Reading now, and we're gonna call it done. Hopefully we don't get attacked by anything on the way. Although that's very unlikely that will happen. No, I don't want to do that. No. No, thank you. Okay, game. No. Do you get the picture? No. I don't want to see that. No. You gain 52 experience points for successful use of the outdoorsman skill. Yeah, wow, that's so much XP, not. But anyway, we're gonna call it here. I hope it was an enjoyable episode. We got power armor, yay, for a little while. And I'll see you all in the next one. And until then, God bless, I'll see you all in the next one, bye!